Most of my life I've lived very privately. There's only so much that I share with the public.
I believe we all want to be heard and express ourselves, but society will do anything for attention. I'm an introvert, and I never really wanted lots of attention until I became an artist. From a teenager to an adult, most of my life was spent alone. Even when I was in a relationship, I've spent a lot of time to myself. Although I have a small circle of friends, I still keep to myself. While being an introvert can be strange to most people, I also understand that everyone wasn't meant to be overly expressive and have many people around them. When I became a recording artist, that's the expressive Sean I wanted the world to know. My music and films are great ways to publicly express my thoughts and what's going on in our world. Plus, it brings awareness to what's going on in our lives. It's been said the best way to get a message to the people is through a story. My content is the way I do that. So what's public and what's private? Well, let me start with the public. I'm a filmmaker and recording artist, so my films and music are public for the world to enjoy. My inspirational stories are more than just entertainment because they are real life experiences we all go through. Regardless if it's family, careers, relationships, or life in general, I share honest experiences of reality. Now that we've mentioned public stuff, let's talk about what I don't share publicly. My income, family issues, and love life. My private life is personal. Unless I send out a public message asking everyone for thoughts and prayers, I handle my private life privately. Even some of my close friends will admit that I don't share my plans or next move until I have it thought out. That's just how I am and probably always will be. In the last 17 years, I've learned to share a little more about my journey. There's so much I believe I have in common with many around the world, and I want to connect and share with those people. We all have different personalities, theories, beliefs, etc. But there's several things that we all share while navigating life, and I hope my experiences are helpful to someone else. No one has all the answers, so I understand that I can be wrong sometimes. It's just a reminder that I'm human. When I share my likeness or differences, I'm just sharing what works for me. I spend a lot of time thinking about problem solving, productivity, and managing my time. And I must share this side note. The time we exist on Earth is life. We say life is short, and I believe that to an extent. But it's not that life is short. It's how we waste our time living life. I could talk about procrastination and wasting our lives away, but I'll save that for another video. I just wanted to briefly mention that we're alive, so we should take advantage of this time we call life. When I share experiences publicly, most of the time I'm seeing others have a hard time dealing with these same issues. I try to take in consideration that everyone is different and the situation can be more or less complex, but regardless, there is a solution. I remember releasing my first worldwide studio album, Balance, under my nickname Papa Sean in 2005. I shared a lot of experiences on that album, and it taught me to pay more attention to what we do, our actions. 5 years later, in 2010, I shared more stories about life on my second album, Adore, under Sean Hill. As I stated before, my content has become the way I share life experiences.
But over the years, I have become more open to share different things, to share some of my thought process and how I think about things, and that's the reason for this video.
Thank you so much for connecting with me, and thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and press the bell icon. God bless.